Hello everyone, welcome back for part 4 of Vilja's questline.
At times you are a bit crazy, but I do like you.
Thank you. Alright, let's talk to her and see where she wants us to go on this ingredient gathering adventure we're on.
I have found one more ingredient, but now I think this is going to be trickier.
Tell me, what's the problem?
I have to find several ingredients for an antidote. As you know, I have already found some of them, but from now on it's going to get trickier. The next ingredient I need to find is called a hypochondriac purple taproot. I haven't got a clue about where to find this. However, I know that Falanu at the All Things Alchemical in Skimbrad used to have a few samples in store. I think I've already told you that I once upon a time used to work for Falanu. That, however, did not turn out very well. She accused me of some horrible things, and then she fired me. I told her some truth before I left, and since then we haven't been speaking. I can't go to her and ask for help. She hates me. But maybe you could? If you just ask for the ingredient, I'm sure she will sell it to you, as long as I'm not around. Would you do that for me?
Sure, I'll do that.
You will? Oh, thank you ever so much. Let's go there as soon as possible. But you better leave me outside while you talk to Falanu. Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss?
Tell me about yourself.
It does make a difference to have a horse, doesn't it? With Bruiser, I have traveled over big areas in Cyrodiil. We left Anvil and traveled all the way up to Chorrol. That is a nice place, don't you think so? In Chorrol I was hired by Rena and Rimaldus Brian to help them look after the dogs, Bailey and Kassoon. Especially Bailey is a sweetheart. If you feed him with meat, he will bow and thank you. Kassoon is a bit dumb and drawling all the time. Rena is spoiling them completely. Their food was better than ours. She could serve us sausage and potatoes, whereas the dogs, they got calf fillet with herb sauce and mushrooms. One day I couldn't resist any further. We had had potato soup for supper, and the dogs were eating tornado. When Rena wasn't looking, I snatched a slice of their food. That was, however, a mistake. The dog started to bark angrily, and Rena instantly appeared. I was still chewing. Guess what happened? I got fired for stealing dog food. Isn't that ridiculous? After Charlotte, we continued to Shadinall. We took the road over Ayleswell. From Ayleswell you get the most wonderful view over the city. We continued to Shadinall. It's a pretty town, don't you think so? I worked for a little while at Newlands Lodge, but then I got restless. And then one day the letter from Melinda arrived, and I realized that I had to find a way to help her.
And that's where we came in. Or I came in anyway.
Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss? What's on your mind, friend?
Is there anything I could do for you?
Well, I do love strawberries. Or if you have a sweet cake. Or a sweet roll.
I have some strawberries for you.
Oh, how wonderful. I really love strawberries. Anytime. I see that some bandits live in tents. Do you think we might give that a try? I quite fancy the idea of the great outdoors. Well, for one night at least.
Alright, Vilja, you better stay out here.
You know, sometimes it really irritates me that you are always deciding where we are going. I think it's my turn to lead the way for a change.
It was your idea to come here. No. Leave the decision to me.
I just knew you would say that. If you say so.
Me? I'm Falanu, House Lalu, as if that matters here. I heard Amals was out hunting goblins again. Good. They're vermin. I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire. By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking.
Sure you are. Is it the first offense?
Let's assume... no.
Then it's at least 500 gold.
That's nothing compared to Morrowind, thanks.
Ew. Hypochondriac purple taproot. Yes, I normally have a few samples of this invaluable ingredient. However, I have none in store today. I desperately need one. Alright, I know where you can get one, but you'll have to pay me 200 gold for that information. Swindler. Alright, I'll pay. Good choice. Now listen to me. I get the hypochondriac purple taproots from my mother, who lives in Shadenhall and has some secret places where she collects them. I'm expecting a new delivery from her any day, but the crazy old witch hasn't showed up as promised. I bet she's busy chatting with all the other Shadenhall local nut lunatics. I suggest you travel to Shadenhall and talk to her. She might be able to sell you the ingredient you want. I however advise you not to try to convince her to tell you where to search. Last time I tried that, she threw a fireball at me. Also, be aware that she is more than odd, but you'll probably notice that anyway. What do you think of Vilja? Of course I know Vilja. She used to work for me. Completely worthless, that one. Guess what she did? She said she had learned how to dye her hair chestnut brown. She offered to try it on me. She used several of my best ingredients for the potion. Still, it smelled like horse shit, and that mess she brought into my hair, guess what happened? My beautiful hair turned green. Yes, you heard me. Vilja got fired, of course, and that was well deserved. Falanu, year 1 freaky check.
Be seeing you.
So, Falana says her mother might be able to help. Then I hope we can go talk to her really soon.
Yep.
Yes? Alright.